Have you ever wondered if God really listens to you when everything seems to be going wrong? Have you ever cried in silence, asking for just a sign that your prayers were not in vain? If so, know that this message did not come to you by chance. There is a divine plan moving behind the scenes in your life, and what seemed impossible is about to manifest. We live in times when the accounts don't add up, money disappears, and our hearts ache. But what few understand is that the financial miracle doesn't start in our pockets. It starts with faith. And when faith meets gratitude, the heavens move in our favor. This video will show you how to align your spirituality with the abundance that is already available, even if, for now, you only see limitations. Prepare to see beyond visible reality and access a new level of confidence. Here, you won't hear empty promises. You'll hear spiritual truths that transform, words of power that open pathways, and declarations of faith that unlock divine provision. Your universe is about to change, and it all starts now. Yes, God heard your prayer. And if you are here, it is because He wants to remind you that harvest time has arrived. Your financial miracle is already on its way. You just need to learn to receive. Have you ever noticed how God is always attentive, even when we think we are alone? He sees every tear, hears every prayer, and knows your struggles up close, the ones you sometimes can't even put into words. It's like He had a special radar that captures even what you keep in the silence of your heart. Trusting in this is the first step to letting the divine plan flow. Sometimes when life seems full of uncertainty, we feel like God is far away, but in fact He never makes mistakes and never forgets. Even when you don't realize it, He is already working, opening doors that are not yet visible to your eyes. Have you ever heard that phrase, God writes straight with crooked lines? Well, everything has a purpose and divine provision is on the way, even if it seems slow. You know when you plant a seed and don't see anything growing for a while. That's exactly how it is with the financial miracle. God knows your time, knows your heart, and knows exactly what you need to thrive. There is no point in forcing or skipping steps. You need to trust because He is working behind the scenes, preparing the ground for abundance to truly arrive. To help with this connection, try writing down your prayers and the small signs of your daily life. It may seem simple, but it is a powerful way to strengthen your belief and see that, even in difficult times, you are being cared for. Your faith is the bridge that connects your current reality to the miracle that is happening. God is already preparing for you. It is essential to understand that scarcity was never part of the plan, God for you. His promise is one of full prosperity, but for it to manifest, a deep spiritual alignment is necessary, where faith, gratitude, and certainty walk together. Doubt and fear are like clouds that hide the sun of abundance, and your task is to make room for the light to shine. Total faith is not just believing in the invisible. It is acting as if you are already experiencing this prosperity. Think of that friend who is always grateful for what he has and attracts good things. Gratitude is the master key that unlocks open paths. You can start today, recognizing and being grateful for even the small blessings of the day, because the universe responds to this energy. It is interesting to note that, in order to align with this divine plan, it is necessary to leave behind limiting beliefs that only imprison you. Phrases like, "This is not for me," or "I don't deserve it," are true blockages that close the doors to the manifestation of the financial miracle. Replacing these ideas with words of power that confirm your prosperity is a practice that transforms. If you want a practical example, start using daily affirmations such as, "I am worthy of the abundance that I am receiving. God already planned for me." Write it down, speak it out loud, feel each word. In this way, your mind and spirit align with the divine plan, preparing your being to receive the divine provision that is already on its way. Sometimes it seems like doors just won't open, and money slips through your fingers like fine sand. But the truth is that the financial miracle has already been activated, even if you don't see clear signs yet. It's no coincidence that you're here, reading or listening to this message. The universe conspires in your favor when trust and faith come together. It's normal to feel discouraged when your bank balance is tight, or when bills pile up. However, God is working silently to remove barriers and prepare opportunities that go beyond what your eyes can see now. Divine provision often comes in disguise, in ways that only spiritual alignment can reveal. Think about a time when you noticed an unexpected answer to a financial problem, a loan that came your way, an extra sale, an unexpected helping hand. These are real manifestations of the divine plan in action, which often go unnoticed because we are focused on our limitations. Opening our eyes to these signs is essential to strengthening our belief. Be patient and continue to nourish your faith with words of power, prayers, and gratitude. Remember, the financial miracle is a reality created by faith, and each small step you take reinforces this process. The manifestation is underway, you just need to trust to receive. Faith is, without a doubt, the essential tool for opening doors that seem closed. It is the master key that unlocks the path to the prosperity and abundance promised by God. When you speak words of power with conviction and act as if the financial miracle has already arrived, you are sending a direct statement of faith to the universe, and it responds. Have you ever noticed how sometimes a simple change in your posture changes the course of things? Acting with confidence, even when doubts are trying to strike, is an exercise that strengthens your spiritual alignment. It's not magic, it's manifestation. You begin to create a new reality through faith, and this attracts to you what is vibrating in your heart. A practical step to strengthen this faith is to cultivate daily habits that connect you with this energy. This could be meditation, reading books that talk about abundance and spirituality, such as Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, or even repeat powerful affirmations in the morning. The more you reinforce this belief, the easier it becomes to feel divine provision coming. So, speak out loud, write, declare, I receive the abundance that God has already prepared for me. Transform your faith into action and watch as the paths that open up begin to multiply. The key is in your hand. All you have to do is turn it to unlock the door to a financial miracle. Hand over control to God. It is the most profound and liberating gesture we can make when faced with financial challenges. In a prayer of affirmation, you not only acknowledge divine provision, but you also align yourself with the abundance that has already been prepared for your life. This sincere surrender dissolves limiting beliefs and creates space for the financial miracle to manifest with all its strength. Let's pray together. God, I thank you for always listening to me, even when my words are silent. I acknowledge that you know all my needs and that your divine plan is for prosperity and abundance. I trust you with all my heart and know that, even in difficulties, you are opening paths I cannot yet see. Today, I release all doubts and fears that prevent me from receiving divine provision. I choose to believe in the reality created by faith, in the manifestation of the financial miracle that is happening in my life at this very moment. I am grateful for every small sign, every opportunity, every blessing that has already arrived and that is yet to come. I receive it with humility and joy. May my words of power strengthen my confidence and guide me to act with wisdom and courage. May my faith be the key that unlocks doors, the light that dispels the shadows of limitations. I declare that prosperity is not a distant dream, but a present reality that blossoms in every action I take, in every thought I cultivate. I surrender myself to the divine plan, knowing that the universe conspires for my highest good. May my gratitude be a powerful magnet that attracts even more abundance into my life. And so, with confidence and joy, I accept the financial miracle that God has already set in motion to bless me and for me to be a blessing in the lives of others. By repeating this prayer sincerely, you strengthen your spiritual alignment and open the doors to receive. Make it a habit, a daily declaration that renews your faith and connection with God, opening up more and more space for the prosperity you deserve. Showing your faith in public is a powerful act of manifestation that reinforces your confidence and accelerates your financial miracle. When you write in the comments, I receive my financial miracle with gratitude, You are making a declaration of faith that reverberates in the universe, opening pathways and strengthening your spiritual alignment. It is like turning on a light that calls forth divine provision. Don't underestimate the power of this simple gesture. By taking a stand, you not only reinforce your personal belief, but you also inspire others to believe in and manifest their own abundance. Shared faith multiplies your strength and creates a positive chain where everyone wins. The community becomes a source of energy and support. Furthermore, activating faith publicly helps to break internal limiting beliefs, as you are externalizing a real commitment to the divine plan. The reality created by faith becomes more concrete and tangible when expressed with words of power, confidence, and gratitude. It is an invitation to universe work in your favor without reservations. So don't put it off. Declare your intention to receive right now, without fear or doubt. Right from the heart. I receive my financial miracle with gratitude. Feel the power of this affirmation and watch as, little by little, open paths begin to appear, with opportunities that previously seemed invisible. Now that you have gone through each step of this process, I want to invite you to reflect. How can you further strengthen your faith and trust to receive divine provision? What words of power can you incorporate into your daily life to maintain your spiritual alignment and attract abundance? Remember, the reality created by faith is within reach of all who decide to believe and act. Are you ready to leave the zone of doubts and limitations and open yourself to the divine plan of prosperity? The transformation begins the moment you decide to declare your faith and act with gratitude. Every step, no matter how small, is a step forward towards manifesting your financial miracle. So, don't wait any longer to put into practice what you've learned here. If this content touched your heart and awakened your confidence, be sure to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. That way, you won't miss any messages that will strengthen your journey towards abundance and true prosperity. We are on this journey together, and many miracles are yet to come. Now, tell me, what will be your first action today to manifest this financial miracle? Share your answer, because declaring it out loud is a powerful step toward opening the paths and living the divine plan in practice.